Creator has a plan for everyone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is mine. Unfortunately, um, of course, I didn't choose this life, but it chose me, and to stand up for the people and help the people rise up.
Time is truly wasted. There's no guarantee. Smile is in the making. We gotta fight the powers that be. Got so many voices saying all the same. Giving up all around me. Faces full of pain. I try to play my music. They say my music's too loud. I try talking about it. I got the big run around. And when I roll with the punches, I got knocked on the ground by all this bullshit going down. Hey, time is truly wasted.
All right, family, peace, greetings. Welcome to another edition of Baba TV, Every Time Fire. And as you can see, she's beginning to be a household name here on Baba TV. Sister Michelle, the warrior sister of the Haudenosaunee
Of the
Nation.
Ongwehue people, the
And
original beings.
did you see? Talk about that. I think it came out a year or two ago about that documentary on the Haudenosaunee that was put out. That documentary. What was that all about?
Uh, the one with the one you're talking about, the one with Sid Hill, Or Lyons, and
Yeah.
and Pamela Hunter.
Yeah.
The office, Pamela Hunter is a assembly worker lady. I don't know, some lady into the government there. Her district. The Onondaga, the Ongwehue women, not just the Onondaga women, the Ongwehue women and some activists came to her office and spoke with her. And then within the next week later, she ended up doing a documentary with them, and on a reservation, and they act like everything was just fine and dandy, and like he's the head leader and everything's under control. It was such hypocritical. But these what happens is these governments, they team up and they do things. That's how they come together, and they try to ride our voice, overpower our voice, the women's voices that are desperately seeking to be heard and honored and respected. We go to these offices, we go to the legislature, we go every Washington, we go to them, and of course we're purposely we're purposely how do you say, overlooked. Of course I'm enraged. I have to show a little craziness. That's just it just goes with the program. I mean, I'm passionate about getting
And some
justice.
some people confuse that passion with crazy.
They used to call me crazy when I first started speaking up like 10 years ago, when I woke up in Central New York, and I was out here with OG against violence. They knew. The governments came and paid me a visit, from the Homeland Security to all of them. I've been on top floor of a U.S. federal attorney a couple times, and after that, she stepped down. But they know what time it is. We're supposed to, live. We're supposed to work together. Don't be against the women. But of course, this is all about the corruption. We're at the peak of it, and it's 86-47 open season for these hypocrites that are supposed to be leading us. They're leading us right in the damn gutter. And what they did to me, I'm 53 years old. What they did to me, it's, of course, they'll probably write a movie about it. But we'd probably have a movie or something, eventually I'll have a book because people need to hear, and how to survive out here in this cruel world, and still keep a good mind, keep your sanity.
Yeah.
Because they tried to break me when they killed my daughter. I know my daughter was murdered 7 years ago. A lot of they did a whole lot from contaminate me for my first 4 years. So it's mind-boggling. But I tell the Ungwehue women when I met with our Onondaga women, and 10 years ago when I first started speaking up, they were worried, concerned. They were worried for my safety. I said, excuse me, I'm just getting over a cold. But I told them, you got to think like these. You got to think like them, but don't be like them. That's how we survive out here. I fear nothing. I fear no one. And what was done to me, I had a whole chunk of my face taken out, my eyebrow. And of course, the Syracuse police, it happened right in the store. The police did nothing. And this girl, we're still running around here a lunatic. And of course, they really tried to break me where, I need this. There's got to be accountability. Just call me the enforcer around here. I always been some kind of, enforcer to.
Now, have you heard about the 1.2 million that the Cayuga supposedly got for the overzealous police? Did talk about that? What was that all about?
I didn't go all into it and look into it. I have so much my own nation I'm trying to better, so we can better all the other nations, but that's a good win. I believe it was a good win for the ones that were attacked and their houses were demolished. I went out there with the Warriors when this happened, when Clinton Halftown did that to the people, demolished middle of the night. It was one of my cousins. He was 18 years old, 19 years old. Him and his girlfriend were staying in one of these, the schoolhouse where they teach the language to the children. Well, they woke up middle of the night being zip tied and AR-15s at their head. These, young adults, and so they went in there. They zip tied them, put them in a van, drove them around, and dumped them off nearby. And so my family brought me out there, we're enraged. When it came out there, the Warriors, and the Warriors showed themselves. And there was a grand council meeting that day, and so I intervened and tried to break it up there and told them, let's go to this council meeting and get something, get something on the table here, some kind of resolution, how we can handle this situation in a peaceful manner. It didn't. We went to the Grand Council, and they're just hypocrites. They're all being paid. These people, they call themselves chiefs and clan mothers. They're all being paid off to just sit there and do nothing and just get money and live off pipeline money. Who does it? What indigenous people lives off pipeline? 4 Tennessee Trans pipelines. That's what these Onondaga hypocrites are living off. And they're not even. Half of them are not even Onondaga. Majority of them are not even original Onondagas. So yeah, it's not safe for me. It's safe for me to be out in the streets than it is on the Onondaga Nation, my own home. I have a family home out there. They're trying to tear that down. That city, he'll try to take that. Yeah, he has all kinds of homes out there. And they did an interview. That Pamela Hunter, she did an interview with him there. He got a double wide there, and he doesn't live in there. He lives off the reservation. He lives in Cardiff somewheres. So anyways, that's...
Well, 'tis the season.
Yes.
It's Christmas time.
It's open season.
Yeah.
It's open season.
It's
Take them down. The Warriors get out there. It's boots on the ground. Handle them. The justice I'm seeking, I have 7 demands. And I have a list that all the governments have received. From the churches to, because they're part of the government, that's the ones that formed them. Hello. Excuse me. I'm going to need a home, not a tiny home. I'm going to need a home for me and my grandchildren. They're waiting. They're teenagers now. They know what genocide looks like. They've had to live it. And they know I'm out here keeping up the good fight. So I'm going to need to be accommodated accountability is a must. So there are some dirty cops out here. There's dirty district attorneys, dirty judges that keep us oppressed. And with the and Onondaga Nation, all these are linked, with Onondaga Nation to keep me oppressed here. So I'm gonna need Onondaga Nation. They put a hit out on me. It was ordered, and it is proved on video on my page. You'll see it, Michelle Manos. You'll see it. It's their circus patrol out to Onondaga Nation said it was ordered and live. So there's all kinds of proof out there. All this. So I'll be coming for. I'll be coming for it. I'll be coming for what I'm owed. I need to be compensated.